I am 31 days on the carnivore diet, and I plan on doing it for 90 days, and then I will reassess and decide what I want to do next. I am not going back to the standard human diet. I'm already feeling so much better. I'm looking better. I can tell that I look thinner. I have no idea if I've lost weight. I've lost a little bit of inches. I regretfully did not measure myself before I started the diet or at the very beginning. I waited till 3 weeks in, but I'll still over time be able to tell, a difference from that first 3 weeks. There shouldn't be a huge difference in the first 3 weeks. But I could tell immediately the first week. After a week, I had no more bloating, something that I had dealt with for years and years. Pain, abdominal pain, all kinds of issues in the abdominal area. I did have problems with digestion in the beginning, just my body trying to get used to a new diet. Plus I was using a lot of the natural electrolytes with the minerals in it, with the salt. And I think that was part of it too. I think I was taking too much of that, because if you have a salt sensitivity, it can cause belly aches, it can cause nausea, and it can cause, unfortunately, the dreaded D. And I was unfortunately having all three of those, and I thought it was the diet, but then I read about salt sensitivity, and those were the three things that were happening. And so I quit taking those electrolytes, and as soon as I did, it all went away. So I'm thinking that's what it was. Now just every once in a while I'll put a couple of drops in water if I feel like I need it, but I'm not taking a lot of those electrolytes anymore, just occasionally. Some crazy things that I've noticed since starting the carnivore diet. So I was in the grocery store probably about 2 to 3 weeks in, and every time I walked down the aisle where there was a display of sugary items, it didn't matter what it was, as long as it had a lot of sugar in it, it was over processed, I could smell the sugar so strongly. It was crazy, and I was a few feet away from it. It was like it was right in my face, and the packages were open, and it was just like a times 1,000. It was crazy. It was unappealing. I did not want it at all. It was really crazy. I'd never experienced anything like that before. And then further on into the grocery store, I was like 10-15 feet away from a display of spices, and it was like someone had opened those bottle of spices up and put it right up against my nose. It was so strong. It was crazy. I've never experienced anything like that with the sense of smell, but it has definitely opened up my senses more, I would say.